right now, and millions of Americans from New England to Virginia are bracing for a potential superstorm. Hurricane Sandy is serious. It has already killed 21 people in Haiti, Jamaica, and Cuba, and she is setting her sights on the east coast of the U.S.
Take a look at the storm from space. Sandy is packing sustained winds of 90 miles an hour, and it's looking more and more likely that the Northeast will be in harm's way. This is supposed to happen early next week. Meteorologist Rob Marciano is tracking the hurricane from the Extreme Weather Center in Atlanta. This is super serious. You said you've never seen anything like this in your lifetime.
No, when you take a large hurricane like this, and it's getting bigger, even though the winds are down to 80 miles an hour, the wind field is getting bigger. The cloud canopy yesterday was well over 1,000 miles, so it's reaching across about half of the East Coast. And then you combine it with this extraordinarily strong cold front and deep trough that's going to be coming across the U.S., almost winter-like air. A lot of jet stream energy with that. So when this storm is going to start to weaken as it goes north, as they typically do, the jet stream is going to give it some energy and just blow this thing up. So that's what we haven't seen. And when we show these computer models, what we're seeing now, a couple of days out, is typically what we see, 12, 13 days out, and we just kind of blow it off. But now it looks like it's happening. 80-mile-an-hour winds, about 200 miles to the east of Miami, about 480 miles south of Charleston, and its movement is northwesterly at 13 miles an hour. They're feeling the effects here in Florida. We showed you a video earlier of Florida. Let's look at the video out of eastern Cuba, where they had a Category 2 storm make landfall yesterday. So you're talking about winds that were easily over 100 miles an hour, doing serious damage to the eastern tip of that island nation. Power lines, trees down, of course, and infrastructure heavily damaged. And these are scenes that we're going to see, even with winds less than that, across the northeastern U.S. The rain across Florida, what you saw, is going to combine with this front that's moving across the Great Lakes. Doesn't look to be much right now, but temperature gradient is huge. It's dramatically colder behind this, and the jet stream energy, as I mentioned, is going to infuse some juice into Sandy as it gets a little bit farther north. Here's the forecast track for the National Hurricane Center. We get a little more of a northeasterly movement, almost mimics the coastline of the U.S. It'll be close enough to give you folks tropical storm force winds across the Carolinas. We've got tropical storm watches that have been posted there, and big waves. We'll see 40-footers across the Carolinas, on probably eastern Long Island as well, and maybe as far north as Maine. And here's your cone of uncertainty. Here's the track. We say this time and again about hurricanes, don't pay attention so much to the track because it'll have wide-ranging effects. This one especially, because it may not have like a tight eye like we typically see. It's going to have a huge, huge wind field. And not only that, it's going to stick around for a couple of days. So you're talking about a long duration event, guys. And these computer models, each one of these lines represents a model. Remember yesterday they were about half and half. Now nearly all of them bring it back into the Northeast. So it's certainly time to take action and prepare for this storm upcoming on Monday and Tuesday.
Well, thank you for the warning, Rob Marciano.